Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to today. We're back talking about Match Attax, the two collections that they have offer, the Match Attax Extra and the basic Match Attax. And we're actually going to be comparing the two using my three collections of binders. Not the duplicates, well, technically the duplicates if you count the duplicate binder we've got. But the tins are not included because I don't have mini tins of both collections. I have mega tins of both collections. So it's not a fair deal to do. So, first things first, I would like to apologise for this video, and possibly previous ones. I've been taking more cuts than I usually do. That's because currently I am unwell. And so when I do that, I'm actually going off screen because I'm not well. So, this video was originally different. Now I go on my bike to the gym, and then when I finish my workout at the gym, I then go to the local B&M, buy myself an energy drink said energy drink, and then I ride my bike down to Kidderminster, buy the cards, return home, open that card on a video. And this video was supposed to be one of those videos where I open cards. However, being unwell, I didn't feel like I was in the right place to actually ride my bike down to the local shops, let alone going to the gym. So, unfortunately, at the end of this video, I was originally going to be opening a multi-pack. However, for obvious reasons, I'm not able to do that today. So, that segment is not in the video, which was in the planning. So, unfortunately, I do not have any pack openings for this video, which I'm bummed out as well. I enjoy opening the cards. I open cards off camera as well. I don't order them. I go and get every single pack. I ride my bike to get every single pack. And so, not only is that, affecting the videos, it's affecting my collection actually finishing. And it's also affecting me because my fitness is getting affected by not being able to go and do it. But anyway, hopefully you understand why there is no pack in this video. Sometimes things just happen that are out of your control. But anyway, let's get into it. So, obviously, our main collection is Match Attax Extra. But for today, we're going to call that the second collection. And the main collection is obviously Match Attax in general. So, we're going to be comparing the two. And we're going to talk about why I have two of the same binder. So, I think we should start off with Match Attax, the main collection, because it's the main collection. Now, in the video where I opened this, I forgot to say that on this one you get the actual side piece, whereas on the Match Attax Extra you don't. I kind of just forgot about it, to be honest. And so when I was throwing it in, the rubbish in the bin after the video, I then noticed it. I was like, oh, I didn't realise that came with it. So yeah, apologies for that. I mean, it's just that. It's just the spine. It's nothing exciting. It's not like I missed a pack or anything. It was just a piece of paper. But anyway, we're going to look at these cards. So we're going to take an example of each of these cards. So I'm going to take that one. I'm going to take that one. Basic. We've got a hollow. And then I think we should come forwards. And we'll get you. Here we go. We will collect you. I don't need all these different types of foils. Is that everything from the main bit? I think we've got all that. Got all that. We've got some of that. We got some of that. You get a lot of cards for your money, to be fair. We've opened, two things? Obviously, two expensive things. I haven't just bought a pack. But you get the point. You get a decent amount of cards. But even a pack's decent value. It's not as good value as like a multi-pack. So if you're going to buy packs, get a multi-pack. If you're only going to be getting packs. I feel like I should get one of you. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, let's get one of you. Okay. I forgot about type of card. It happens. We've got this. We'll get you. We'll get you. Actually, no, we'll get you instead. There we go. We'll get, I don't know. We'll get you. Why not? We'll get you. We will collect you. No, let's get this one. And then let's collect this. Yeah. And then we'll collect this one. Nice. Alright. So I want to talk about the different types of cards you get. This is going to be a very long video because I'm keeping that segment in. Just because it's something different to get. And you get to see, thanks to the last video, how I actually make these videos and how much time and effort goes into these videos. So that's a bit of the behind the scenes, but obviously before that, I will add chapters in so you can skip that if you want to. But anyway, these are the different types of cards you can get. So you've got a basic white one. Don't take that out of context. We've got the holofoil types of cards. We have a badge. You've got these types of foil cards. You can get midfield mascots, goal scorers, you get defenders, stuff like that. But I won't take them on because they're all kind of the same thing. We've got man of the match cards. These are different-ish. We've got master and apprentice card. A signature style. 100 clubs. A heritage, which possibly one of my favourite. Tactic cards. Gold cards. Limited edition type cards. And obviously, the shield cards. Now, these ones are possibly the most different cards. And they are all the different types of cards you can collect, other than the Chrome previews. But I haven't pulled one. And I don't think I will pull one, because they are twice as rare as these. These are found in 1 in 24 packs, despite the fact we've opened 2 and got 2. They're available in 1 in 24 packs. The Chrome previews are 1 in 48. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that. But yeah. So next I want to talk about actually why I think that these are good value. The binder itself is great value. These are a lot of pages. It allows a lot of customizability. You get a checklist. You get a magazine. You get a playmat. You get 3 packs, I think. And that is good value for money. For £6, that's good value for money. And especially if, like me, and you pull a Chrome Shield using that Match Attax, obviously that's kind of rare to get. But yeah, the chances of it happening are slim. But it's still good value for money nonetheless. You get a lot of cards. And obviously I've opened the lava tin, and that was, again, very good value for money. You got a lot of cards. And we've filled a lot of this binder. Okay, not a lot of the binder. We've filled a decent amount of the binder. So why do I think these are good value for money? Well, they're a game, for starters. They're collectible, and their value only increase. Like, in the cards I collected 10 years ago are worth a lot of money now, especially closed packets. So if you do have a closed packet, sell it. But yeah, they're a lot of money. However, they're also worth it. They're a lot of fun, and the feeling you get when you pull an amazing card like a shield is rivaled to a lot of less things. The closest thing you get is getting an A star in your GCSEs, which I didn't get. But yeah, so you know, they are very good value for money. However, obviously, they last for 6 months before they introduce none other than Match Attax Extra. So let's have a look at some of these cards in the next chapter, which is another behind the scenes. So, this one I've obviously filled a lot more of. So we're going to get you, we're going to get a you, and then we're going to flick, we're going to flick, we're going to flick, we're going to flick. Yeah, we get, let's get you. We're going to flick, we're going to flick. There we go. Look at you. We're gonna get you. We'll get you. We'll get you. Get you. As you can hear, there's already a lot more different types of cards you can get. And I mean a lot more. Like, there are too many. Christ, I didn't realise how many there were, to be honest. As in different cards. And then we'll get you. And we'll get you. I believe that's it. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so these are the different types of cards you can get in the normal Match Attax collection. So you got the basic white ones. Again, try not to take that out of context. The holofoils. The managers. I'm putting separate to the I'm putting them in the same type of group as the badges, by the way. You got the mega values, the Out of This Worlds, 100 clubs, and 100 club legends. The stars of 2021, Hat-Trick Heroes, signature styles, the cups, the heritage, the Pro Elite X, the gold, and the limited edition type cards. So these are all the different types of cards you can get on the basic, the extra collection. So I want to compare the two. And so we're going to do that right here, right now. So first things first, we're going to look at the basic white cards. And I think it's very obvious to see which one is from what collection. If you notice it right away, probably have. The fact you have every single white card has a special notation at the bottom. Just here, for example, this is a squad update. These don't, other than the captains. And I like the idea of having more different types. Now, obviously, it does mean that the collections are slightly different how you handle them in the binder, for example. These ones are set out in those different notations at the bottom, whereas these ones are set out in the clubs. I think I prefer the clubs. However, I feel like you could have a little notation at the bottom as well, just for something else. And obviously, kind of squad updates, because the whole reason of the squad updates is because they have updated since the main collection. However, you can add some notations in. But yeah, I do think I prefer the look of the white cards from this one, but the actual collection type aspect of the basic collection. Just realised I need new places to put these, so I'm going to put one there, one there. Next, we're going to be looking at the foils. Now again, these are very similar. I actually think they're the same foil. So the only difference again is the notation, the exact same as the basic whites. And I like the idea of the holofoils. However, I also don't, because the chances of normal people like me collecting every single one of the holofoils is very slim. And they even say that. that you're not aiming to collect all of them. But if you started getting some, you want to collect all of them. So for me personally, I would say they're nice, but they're not nice at the same time. But I kind of see where they're coming from, so I do think they should stay. But they are kind of annoying in the collecting aspect of things. Next, we've got the badges or managers. I love the idea of badges. I think that's a great idea. But I also love the idea of managers, and I think they're a great idea. So I kind of think they're perfect together. I think having both in the same collection would be bad. So I feel like for this case, it's a draw. So Match Attax Extra, I'm afraid, is still winning 2-0. Or 3-1, I should say. Next, we've got type of foil type things. Now, I'm going to put the Mega Values and the Out of This World together, even though they are very slightly different, being the bottom there. But if you look at them, they're kind of the same. But you also have a lot of different ones for these. So they kind of work together. So I don't really know why I got both of these out, to be honest. To be honest, I think I prefer the Match Attax Extra on these. Just because these ones are just the holofoils. You put them above the white ones. I like the idea of them being a complete new set type thing, rather than just being a holofoil of it, which is basically what these are. These are not. So I think I am unfortunately going to have to give the win on this one again to Match Attax Extra. Unfortunate, but how it is. So, well done, Match Attax Extra. You're winning 4-1. Next, we're going to be looking at Man of the Match. Now you may be thinking, well, Match Attax Extra has a Man of the Match. No, it doesn't, actually. It has Heritage Man of the Match, but so does the basic collection. So this one already wins by default to Match Attax. And I like the idea of that. However, again, these are holofoil versions. So if Match Attax did have this, the Extra had this collection as a new set, Match Attax Extra would have won. But they don't. So Match Attax wins by default, being the only one to have it. So fortunately, it's now 4-2 in the scoring. So we're going to talk next about the weird collections that each one has. So we're going to go through these. Alright. So this one, unfortunately, Match Attax itself, unfortunately, only has 2. One of which you get 100% chance and only in the binder. However, Match Attax Extra has got a hell of a lot more. For example, well, okay, maybe not a hell of a lot more, but it has more. It's got 3 rather than 2. But all 3 of these can be found separately. So technically this one's only got 1. And it's kind of weird, to be honest. So I am unfortunately for Match Attax going to give the win to Match Attax Extra to make it 5-2. Just because there's a lot more different types of things you can get. And again, these are foils. They're not even new things. Tactic cards, as I said, you get them 100% chance in the binder. So I think next we're going to talk about none other than the signature styles. And to be fair, I think I kind of prefer these ones. And you're thinking, why? These are horizontal cards, and the signature is larger. However, these, how you look at it in the binder, this one, that is how you look at it in the binder. It's on the side, whereas that one you can see it clearly. And I prefer being able to see it clearly than it being bigger. So I'm not a massive lover of the horizontalness. So again, I'm going to give it to Match Attax, make it, what is it now, 5-6-2? Something like that. Oh, and also just want to point out the fact these are holofoils again, so they start in front of the white cards. Once again. Next, we're going to talk about 100 clubs. And maybe at first glance here, you're going to give it to a draw. And then I'm going to say no. Match Attax Extra wins. And you may be thinking, why? Because Match Attax Extra has 2 collections of 100 clubs. We have 100 Club Legends as well, which are not that much different. But they've got Legend at the bottom, which means you have 2 different types you can find. And I like that idea. I think giving a difference between the more famous people and the not so famous people is a nice idea. Obviously, you also have unbeatables in there, so technically it's 3 in this one, 2 in this one, but I don't have any unbeatables, so I kind of can't include that. But again, I'm going to have to give the win here to Match Attax Extra, and I've really lost count of who wins what. So now we move on to the Heritage card. And as you can see, these are both man of the matches, which is why I didn't include the man of the match from earlier. But now this is where I'm going to shock you here. I prefer this one. Just because it looks a bit nicer. I think the white foil on it is a bit better than the black foil. But that's just a personal preference, so you guys may think differently. So actually getting the win here to Match Attax, making it something to 3. I think it's 6-3. So I think next we're going to have a look at the gold cards. We're going to they're the same. Like, they're the exact same card. So I think we all know what's going to happen here. And we're going to, just draw these. Like, there is no difference there, which is a bit of a disappointment, to be honest. I was kind of hoping slight difference. Next, we're going to look at the limited edition cards. Now, I know these are different limited editions, but look at them. Alright? They were a draw. You cannot tell me otherwise. They both have the same foil. They both look cool. They both have a full image of the character. I said characters if they're not real people, the actual football players. They're just that similar in every possible way. I think I can't make a decision yet other than just say, giving it a draw. And then we have the finale. And obviously, if we want to add it in here, Match Attax does win because the Chrome X cards are not in the Match Attax Extra collection, I don't believe. Don't even know if, I think autos are though. I think autos are in both. I haven't got either of them. But we have got the finale here of the Chrome, the Pro Elite cards. This is the Match Attax, this is Match Attax Extra. Now, to start with, I didn't really like the shield cards. I felt like it was a bit clunky. But to be fair, it's grown on me a little bit. I do like the idea of them now, but I do think I much prefer the X card just because it's an actual size of a card. These cards can drop out very easily. Like, if you don't hold it in a very specific way, this card falls out and you already know what card you've got as your good card. Whereas this one, you don't. You know, you can kind of see it in the corner where if you've got like a notch there. But overall, it's a lot harder to find the Pro Elite X cards rather than the Pro Elite Shield cards. And I just think the X looks cooler than the Shield. I'm not gonna lie. And they're actually bigger. Like, the actual players themselves are also bigger on the card. But personally, I do prefer the X cards. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to give the win to the collections to Match Attax Extra. So I'm going to put these cards now back in the binder. But I'm actually going to take a break on that one because I am. So I'll be back in just a second. Alright, so I put them all in the binder. So yeah, overall, I do think the Match Attax Extra has the edge over the Match Attax in the card collection themselves. However, that doesn't stop you buying both. I think both collections have definitely got their upsides, and I would say get both if you want to. I mean, I think next collection I'm going to get both. I'm going to start from Match Attax when it first releases. But yeah, I think both of them are very good collections. They're both definitely worth the money. They're very good value for money. And it's a lot of fun, to be honest. Now, maybe thinking, okay, so what about the binders themselves? Well, I have a second Match Attax Extra binder. As you can see, this is the first collection that I have, my main collection. This is considerably heavier because it's almost full. This one's very light. They may be thinking, why have I got a second? Well, I was originally going to put the Match Attax card inside this one, but I thought I'll just buy that one. I may as well. So yeah, I do have a duplicates binder, which is actually relatively full, to be fair, in terms of these just being duplicates. It's actually depressing how many duplicates I've actually got. Now, obviously, some of these will have more duplicates than others, like the Out of This Worlds, the Mega Values. You get 2 in every pack, and there are only like 32. Yeah, there's 32 of them. You get 2 in every pack. You're bound to get them. Like, there's a 1 in 16 chance of getting one you need. I'm missing 2. Okay, I think I'm missing 2. Let's have a quick look. I have ticked off the checklist, so oh no, I'm missing more Mega Values, but I haven't actually filled this in for a while. I opened some packs a few weeks ago and I forgot to update the checklist, so I'll do that and then I'll let you know. That sounds about right. Alright, I've tallied it up. So we are missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squad updates out of 64. So we'll get missing an 8th, which is a decent number to be fair. Managers, we are missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 24. Away kits, we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the away kits out of 24, which is another better value. Starbursts, we're missing more, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 22, so actually it's less. Shirt service, we're missing a lot of, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, missing 4 out of 24, so never mind. We have action highlights, we're missing 1. Position switches, we're missing 2, which sounds good, but there's only 6 of them. Mega values, we're missing 3. Out of This World, we're missing 1. 100 clubs, we're missing a lot of, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 11. Not very good there. So we've got the stars of 2021, we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 12. Hat-trick heroes, we're missing 1 out of the 5. Signature stars, we're missing 1, 2, 3 out of the 12. And then the final collectors, we've got the trophy cards. We've got 1 of the 3. We've got that one twice as well. Man of the matches, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 of the 32, which means we're missing like 23. I don't think I'm ever going to finish them, to be honest. Same with the Chrome X cards. We've only got 2 of the 16, so we're missing 14. But the gold, we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 17, which is decent. And then obviously we're missing 1 of the tins of the actual Scan X tins. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the blue limited edition card, which is exclusive to the website, because I don't have online banking, so I can't actually get that card. And then the power tins, I haven't actually seen them. There's only 2, and I haven't seen them, which is annoying. But yeah, so we're missing a couple. There's not too many though, other than the actual heritage of the Chrome X cards, but I'm not doing them. But anyway, thank you very much guys for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, it's been a very long one today, so hopefully you've enjoyed it. Again, I'm very sorry about not being able to open packs. I'm just unwell to do that, not fit for purpose. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Goodbye.